be the glory.
Amen.
For all the things that he has done.
Yes.
Sometimes we'll never understand the mind of God.
Amen.
But he's too wise to make a mistake.
Yes.
Too great, not too good, not to be great. DeWayne, my friend, my neighbor, live right around the corner from me. My Marine mentor, when I was struggling trying to make a change in the MOS, DeWayne says, "Come on, man, you got to do something else." He taught me as if I were a child and I didn't know anything, and brought me to a point to where I maintained 36% of the re-enlistments on camp penalty.
Amen.
You think DeWayne wasn't a stickler in what he was doing? Let me tell you right now, let me reassure you that he knew what he was doing.
Yes, he did.
Well, it didn't stop there. We traveled back and forth. DeWayne said, I'm going to Okinawa. I said, I'll be right there. I'd call my monitor and we'd get over there. And he was such a pleasant person to be around. We would get off every day, and somebody would try to get off early so we could barbecue. We would. And DeWayne, he would just sit back, cross his legs, and he would just tell you some stories that are just unbelievable. It didn't stop there. When DeWayne went to be the supervisor for the shipping, I worked at Base Motors, and we would always meet, carrying the equipment up there to cold weather training, which I didn't want to do, but it was a part of my job. We would meet there, and naturally we try to find a place to eat. DeWayne was an inspiration, if you didn't know it. So to God be the glory.
Yes.
I'm sorry, my name is Greer from South Missionary Baptist Church, where God is in the head of our life.
Yes.
Amen. Amen.
I want to say, I know him as first sergeant. He was my first sergeant in the Marine Corps. He's a great man.
Yes.
He took care of troops. He's going to be well missed here. And I want his family to know that he was one of the best first sergeants in the Marine Corps. And I'd like to say this year, rest in peace, Sergeant Major.
Amen.
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 Yes.
To the family and DeWayne's friends.
Who's that? That's not Bobby Neal.
DeWayne and I go back to the 1960s. He was stationed at Alameda with my husband. And he just became a member of our family. My mother welcomed him into our home. He was there, he attended our church, just a member of the family. Even when we moved to the Oceanside, he ended up in Oceanside. Even though we didn't talk a lot, of course I remember Charlotte,
Yes.
some good times, but you know, you get in front of people, you forget what you want to say. But last year, one thing is that DeWayne has always been there for our family also. I've been through this, what you're going through right now. But he always came to be with our family, and that's been 3 times now. What I think I'll remember the most about Flame, Warren, Hitty, whatever I called him, and he called me Peachy. This last year, maybe 2 years, my dad had a 90th birthday last year.
Yeah, that's the one
and
he
and
went
Tess
up.
came for that.
Mama drove.
And we saw more of him this last 2 years than we had. And I was just so inspired by the fact that he had lost his sight but you would never know.
That's
Right,
right.
right.
You would
That's
never
right.
know it. He made several trips to the Bay Area,
Yes.
and he had to go through this training. He had to catch a train from Palo Alto, San Jose, or whatever, up to Martinez.
Right.
And I was like, what you gonna do? And so we drove over to Martinez to pick him up at the train station, and he just walking around like he got sight. And he spent the night with me, and I got up the next morning. He said, Peachy, you got a lot of flowers in your house. I said, well, how do you know him? Well, I kind of lost my way coming out of bed.
That's right, that's right.
But the fact that he did not let his blindness hinder him.
That's right, that's
There were
right.
just so many things. It said, I'm gonna buy me a mobile home.
Yeah.
I said,
And he did.
He did too.
"It's
My
a
God.
mobile home.
It's in my yard.
So how you gonna drive it?
That's right what he said.
And the people in Texas. Yeah, you were very dear to him, but he always talked about Texas. And God, I'm gonna miss him. I'm gonna miss him. It was like, he's so strong. He's so determined. I wasn't expecting this. I was not expecting this. Family, all I can say is, I love you. I love Kenny.
Amen.
He was like family too.
Amen.
Thank you.